Hello, it's good to be back on The Real Deal. My name's Gabby McEwen. I'm from McGrath Estate Agents, and thank you for those of you that listen each week. For those of you that have just joined me maybe in the last week or two because you've gone through one of my open homes and you're seeing this show up, this is my weekly vlog where I love to give you some information, talk about what's happening as it happens in the trenches, because we're very much on the game in the trenches. We do property management, we do sales, and we keep you up to speed as to what we're currently seeing. I'm always available for a discussion or a private meeting if you wish to send me a DM. Now, I'm going to talk today about one of my favorite books that I really think maybe you should get put into your Secret Santa list or your stocking. This is definitely well worth getting. As you can see, it's a pretty well-worn book. I think it's even got some dog ears. And it's by Michael Yardney. I've had this book for a very long time, and it's called How to Grow a Multi-Million-Dollar Property Portfolio in Your Spare Time. All right, so this is not for full-time investors. This is for people that are literally putting their toe in the water and thinking about investing. Maybe they're tapping into their equity that they've amassed in the last year. What is it, like 21% in Brisbane? And they are thinking of buying an investment property. They don't really know what to do or where to look. I would suggest you get a copy of this book because this book will give you some really good strategies and ideas. I'm going to share a little bit from this book today. This is from page 132, and it talks about how to get to the top of an agent's list. All right. Now, the first tip, of course, is don't waste an agent's time. I'll never forget once I was driving around with a man, showing him some properties. This is when I first started in real estate. And this guy said to me, my mum was an agent. I said, oh, really? He said, yes, I remember being a teenager and being in the car with her, or being a young child and being in the car with her when she showed people properties. And she had this massive sign on her dashboard which said, if you haven't got the money, don't waste my time. I was a bit shocked to hear that, but I thought, what a wise lady. She was probably very productive, very dollar productive. She worked with the best people and didn't waste her time. So I don't want to work with anyone that isn't serious about selling, and I don't want to work with anyone that isn't serious about buying. I don't get paid to list properties. I get paid to sell properties. In the same way, I don't want to spend my time with people that are just literally kicking tires, and neither do other agents. So these tips should help you. So don't waste an agent's time. If you're ready to move quickly, move quickly. The next thing is be in a position to make unconditional offers. Seriously, you need to be in the position to make unconditional offers because the competition is probably pretty fierce out there, and you need to stand head and shoulders above everyone else. Don't say I'm pre-approved. Demonstrate you're pre-approved by not putting in a cash condition. Now, I like this one, and I love people like this. I like decisive people that make their moves quickly, okay? Make your offer when you're at the property if you can, because it shows intent, it shows you're serious. Don't wait till you go home and you mull around and you analyze and you overanalyze, and the next day you're in a triple offer situation. If you're serious, jump in there quickly and try and get an answer within 24 hours. I have a rule that I always get back to buyers within 24 hours. It's my golden rule, and that's why people like dealing with me, because I'm as transparent as I'm allowed to be, and I'm very fair, and people want that. So when you're sort of strung along for like a week and then the agent doesn't get back to you, very poor, okay? But we try and deal with every offer as it comes in as quickly as we can. If the seller says wait, we can't stop that. But most of the time it'll be a yes or a no, and it might be a wait. Get a builder ready to come around as quickly as you can as well. That's another good tip. Don't have a 10-day pest and building clause. Make it short and sharp. You don't need 10 days to get a pest inspector around. Trust me, you don't. Even a good one. And the last one is the same as the second one. Make offers unconditional. It's in there twice because it's important. They may cancel an auction, they may not, but the chances are, even if it is an auction property, auctions have been known to be cancelled if an offer is compelling and it's good enough and it's unconditional. Give people the chance, at least. You know, would you rather go to auction and be in competition with other people because you don't really know where it's going to start or where it's going to end, or would you rather try and be in control before the auction? The chance is yours. So if you have an opportunity to get an offer in before auction, The worst it can do is it can get knocked back. It'll certainly give the seller some feedback as to where the reserve needs to be, and it might just purchase a property. Get yourself a copy of this book. You won't regret it, and I'll see you next week on The Real Deal.